Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now, guys. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. No issues whatsoever, right guys? Okay, great, awesome guys. So how are you guys? Is everybody fine? Is everybody good? Great, awesome, amazing. What is the scenario, guys? Good, great, awesome, amazing. डीएसए के लिए कौन सी लैंग्वेज चूज बिटवीन सी प्लस प्लस और जावा डू नॉट डू डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स एंड एल्गोरिथम्स इन एनी अदर प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज गाइस do it in either C++ or Java. While practicing yesterday's code, nothing is showing on my screen for DOM Hello World code. Priyanshu, you must have made some kind of error while writing the code. So make sure there is no spelling mistakes. Make sure that the commas and the punctuations have been put up properly, because sometimes that is the mistake that is there. Why should I learn data structures and algorithms? Okay, so can somebody let me know how many of you guys know what is data structures and algorithms and computer programming? I'm getting this particular question right over here, that why should I learn DSA? How many of you guys know about data structures and algorithms and computer programming, guys? How many of you guys don't know about it? Let me know both. How many of you guys don't know about it? How many of you guys know about it? What is the scenario? Because I'm able to understand that yes, you guys have been coming to this video boot camp right over here, and I'm very thankful for that. That you guys are currently learning React.JS. You guys are serious about that as well. But I would love to know a little bit more about like what is your thought process about the rest of the stuff as well, right? So, how many of you guys know what is data structures and algorithms, or what is competitive programming, or something like that? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, a lot of questions right over there. We are in mid between knowing and not knowing. Okay, that's a really good particular definition about it. Okay, let me ask a different question then. How many of you guys are interested into getting into companies like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Flipkart, Walmart, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan and Chase? These are the kind of companies that you want a placement into. Let me know that. Okay, maybe you don't know what is data structures and algorithms, you don't know what is computer programming, but you guys might be knowing about Microsoft, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan and Chase, Samsung, Geo, big gas named MNCs itself, right? Offering lakhs and lakhs in packages at the end of the day, right? Now, if that is your aim, if your aim is to get into these companies, maybe as a software engineer, maybe as a full stack engineer, maybe as a React engineer, a backend engineer, DevOps engineer, cloud computing engineer, maybe as a data analyst, maybe as a data scientist, maybe as an ML engineer, maybe as an AI engineer, maybe as a cybersecurity expert, maybe as a network security expert, maybe as a network engineer itself. But if these are the companies that you want to get into at these particular field sets itself, and if you don't know what is data structures and algorithms, you don't know what is computer programming, then I think so you should hold that dream as a dream, and it will never come into a reality itself. I'm being very serious about it. The same mistake that you guys are doing, I have already done that. Okay, in the first year of my college, I had nobody to tell me that there is something called as DSA and you have to learn it. I was very lucky enough to be one of the few people who had an elder brother. So my elder brother Kiran Muthigi, he was at that point of time working in Microsoft. So he was the one who said to me, at that point of time, I used to do any shit. Okay, blockchain is coming, I'll do blockchain. Okay, app development is coming, I'll do app development. Okay, iOS development is coming, I'll do iOS development. ML is coming, machine learning is coming, I will start learning machine learning. It's I've watched Andrew NG and all this kind of stuff. Okay, all this is happening in the background. One day my elder brother called me and he was like, hey, Acha, dude, so where have you reached in DSA? I told you to start doing DSA, right? I was like, eh? What DSA? I'm doing all these projects. I'm making projects, right? Projects are important. Without that, how will I get placements? And he was like, "Hey, dude, have 50, 100 projects on your resume. Have thousands of projects on your resume. You will still not get hired in these companies." I was like, "What the fuck? Like these guys want me to write code, right? Build projects in their companies, and I'm doing that, right? I'm making great projects so that I'm able to shortlist, get myself shortlisted in these companies. Now you are saying to me that no matter how many projects I do, it is irrelevant. I'm not able to understand this. And in the second year of your college, you guys don't know, placements start in the second year of your college itself. It does not. You, if you're waiting for third and fourth year, you are already late. You have already lost 2, 3 opportunities in your placements itself. I'm being very frank with that because even I lost them. Okay, in the second year of your college, you get your first opportunity for your first placement. For those guys who have already lost it, I don't know what you guys are doing right now, but yeah. So he told me that okay, no issues. If you don't trust me, do whatever you like. You have got your like 2 months internship that is coming up right over here, right? Start doing that. Start applying to companies. I started applying to companies. I started doing everything, and after 6 months of applying to every fucking company, I got rejected in every single one of them. Rejection would be a very easy word to use. I was never selected. I was never given the opportunity to even sit at an interview or even somebody seeing my resume itself. I was very heartbroken. I was very disappointed in myself. And at every point in time, one day I called my elder brother crying, literally bawling my eyes out. I was crying to him. I said that, dude, I'm not able to understand where I'm going wrong. I know I'm not from a very good college. I don't get companies coming to my college, but I had done such good projects. And I am very confident that I would have got a placement through that. And he said, see, it does not matter what you think that is good to get a placement. You are an idiot. You are a freshie. You are nobody to think about what is good for you to get a placement. Okay, that is not how things work. You don't decide whether you get into IIT Bombay or IIT Madras. For that, you need to give an exam called as JEE Mains, JEE Advanced. If you are able to do good in these exams, then you get selected to such prestigious colleges. That too, you fucked it up. So I didn't get good marks in JEE Mains, right, and Advanced as well. So I fucked it up right over there. I didn't get into a good college. So he said that you have already failed once. You didn't follow the syllabus. You didn't follow what was going on. You were behind girls when you were in school days, and you could have done a lot better than the college that you're currently in. So yeah, you are repeating the same mistakes right over here. I told you this is the particular pathway to follow. You didn't follow it. Still now, the time is not like out of your hands. You can still do it. Start doing it from right now itself. And that is when I realized that companies don't give a fuck how many projects you are having. Companies don't give a fuck how many languages you know. Companies don't give a fuck about anything that you do related to anything. They have an exam. Just like JEE Mains and JEE Advanced, they have an exam itself. If you are able to do well in the exam, welcome to the company. If you are not able to do well in the exam, fuck off from right over here. It's as simple as that. That is how placements actually work. Now, yes, if you are from a, now the question arises then what is the particular scenario like? Why do people run behind IIT Bombay, IIT Madras? Like, why good colleges, right? I'm not from a very good college. I'm not from CSE as well. What to do? Now, please try to understand this. When you are from a good college, you get opportunities. That is the only difference between my college and IIT Bombay. That the only difference right over there is that good companies will be coming to their college placements itself, on campus placements. I hope so that you guys are able to understand what is on-campus placements, right? When placements or internship duration starts, companies start coming to your college campus. That is called as on-campus placements. So if you are from a good college, good companies will be coming to your on-campus placements. Multiple companies will be coming to your on-campus placements. Multiple students will be selected in the on-campus placements, which is very easy when compared to off-campus. Off-campus basically means, like for in my case, I was from BIT Meshra, okay, a very small college in Jharkhand, Ranchi. Okay, a very small college right over there. So I was doing CSC, but good companies were not coming to my college. Okay, companies were literally not coming to my college. So I had to apply for off-campus placements. Now in off-campus placements, you are not competing with the people sitting next to you. Okay, if you're thinking that I'm just competing with the people sitting next to you, that is only in the case if you're in a good college. Like for example, you are in IITs or NITs, or you are in Birla Institute of Technology and Science itself. Good colleges right over there, wherein you are having like companies coming to your college, then you are competing with the people sitting next to you. Otherwise, you're going to compete with every single fucking student from all over the country. From all over the country. Those students who are not able to get good placements in the on campus. And even if they get a good placement in the on campus, they too apply on off campus placements. You are actually competing with every single student throughout the entire country from every single college, plus your seniors who are not able to get placements, plus some of your juniors who are actually very good in what they do. So you're actually competing with 3 times the size in off campus placements. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. That is where you need to understand that if you are not good at what you do, if you have not practiced for these exams itself, then you are going to fail. It is as simple as that. The syllabus is defined. The type of question that is going to be asked to you is defined in these exams. Okay, everything is just defined. You have to just study. And the problem with most of the people is they just don't. That is what I've seen. I've seen students with so much potential, just due to laziness. They don't push themselves hard enough. I don't know why. I literally have no recollection. Why do they do that? But just because of laziness, or because, oh, it is hard. Okay, I cannot do this. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Nothing is easy in this world. It took me 1.5 years. 1.5 years of continuously doing data structures and algorithms and competitive programming to start solving my first set of questions on my own. In which daily I used to give at least 1.5 hours to data structures and algorithms, and at least bare minimum, I used to give 45 minutes to competitive programming. Later on, I changed that. I used to give 30 minutes to data structures and algorithms and at least 1.5 hours to competitive programming. For 1.5 years, I used to do that. If in your 24 hours, you are not able to take out 2 hours for preparing for your placements, then you don't deserve placements. If you feel that everybody is getting 10 lakh rupees, 20 lakh rupees, 50 lakh rupees ka package, it is not happening. It is not happening. Most people either remain unplaced, okay, or even if they get a placement, it is between 3 lakh rupees per annum to maximum 5 lakh rupees per annum. That is the range that they fall into. That too, if they are doing a little bit of work in themselves. Otherwise, not. You guys have been with me for the last few days. I'm able to see that you guys are ready to work hard. That is the first thing that you need to keep in your mind. For those students, I'm not talking about those students who are saying attendance thing. I'm talking about the other students who are actually asking doubts, who are actually being interested in studying, who are actually, I was able to see some few students who are actually willing to put in the hard work to understand things. I'm talking about those candidates itself. I'm talking about those students itself. I'm able to see that you guys are ready to put in your hard work. Just that you need to put it in the right direction. That is all that I'm saying right over here. Put it in the right direction itself. Do not go in the opposite direction. Do not go here and there. This is a very simple process to follow. Just follow that. Okay? Just follow that itself. First of all, if you are thinking that I'm pursuing diploma, I'm pursuing BTech, I'm pursuing BCA, I'm pursuing MCA, I'm pursuing this, I'm pursuing that, I'm pursuing civil, chemical, mechanical, electrical. If you are thinking all these kind of crap, let me be very frank with you, companies don't give a fuck about any of these. Ask, go to any college in India, ask any of the graduated in placement, okay, who has got a placement, that kind of candidate of CSE, any college. I'm challenging this is an open challenge to everybody out there. I'm challenging this. Go and talk to any student from any college in India who has studied CSE and got a placement after that. Do not go and ask unplaced candidates. Okay, they themselves don't know what the fuck they are doing. Go and ask to the people who have already been placed and ask them a simple question. What different did you learn in college by your college professors, by the college syllabus that helped you in their placements? The genuine answer will be 0 to none. If I want to rate it out of 100, that would be 1 or 0 max. Max is 1% of help I got in my placement. Now let's assume it's max 1% itself. Now what about the other candidates? Sir, I'm from diploma, sir, I'm from BBA, I'm sir from BCA, I'm sir MCA, I'm civil, chemical, mechanical student. What about me? Is there any special roadmap for me? No. There's no special roadmap. Companies do not hire students saying that, oh, you have done CSE, come and work for me. They hire on the basis of, you know, data structures and algorithms, you know, competitive programming, solve these questions. Okay, how can we optimize this? How can we make this code better? Okay, show me your projects. Okay, show me what experience you guys are having. Okay, can you answer these type of questions? Why have you used React instead of Angular? What is this particular command in React? Okay, what is, explain the state management in React? Okay, if I'm adding these 3 set changes itself right over here, what will happen? They will ask you questions to know if you know things or not. If you are able to answer them, then you are going to get selected in the company, not on the basis of your degree. Let me tell you guys this as well. DevTown is a placement company. Okay, we are a recruiting company itself. Currently in partnership with more than 48 companies that are recruiting through us. 48 companies, which include Microsoft, Amazon, Oracle, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan and Chase, Wipro, TCS, Accenture. We have companies like PwC, we have companies like Deloitte, KPMG, Tata. All these companies are recruiting through us. And let me tell you guys one thing. They don't tell us, okay, just hire students from this degree. They tell us, you are having these 3 categories. Do they have the right knowledge? Do they have the right experience? Do they have the right like skill set? If they have it, hire them. If they don't, just keep them moving on. Now that is something fed into your mind that, oh, I'm from diploma, I will not be able to get like placements. Like, dude, that is your fault. That is your fault that you have put it in your head itself. Nobody, no company has told you. Any company has come and told you, hey, I will not hire you. You are from diploma. Think about it in such a way. Okay, just think about it in such a way itself. Secondly, let me give you some examples as well. For example, recently 2 students joined us. One was from maritime engineering and the other one was from merchant navy. Not even BTech. Merchant navy and maritime engineering itself. Currently, both of them are working as a front-end React engineer in Amazon at a package of 36 lakhs per annum. We had one student who was doing CSE itself, Shubham Kumar. He was doing CSE. He had a CGPA of 5.3. That was his CGPA, 5.3. Right now, he's working in Goldman Sachs. Another example, if you want, we had one of the students joining us from civil. Okay, yeah. What was he studying? He was in my class itself. What was his name? I don't remember his name right now. Yeah, we used to keep pet names in my class for all the students that were there, right? So he was the pervy one. So I have named him Pervy Sage. Okay, so it's a anime reference itself. So he got placed into Google. He was currently pursuing civil, right? He was one of my students itself. So the point that I'm trying to make is that students who are willing to work hard will get what they want. And if you feel that this is demotivation, that somebody telling you to work hard to get where you want to reach is demotivation itself, then I think so that is fine with you. You should be demotivated. That should be much more fine with you guys. Okay. So you need to understand now. ठीक है चलो ये तो सब हो गया भाई जोश. How's the Josh? Hi sir. Okay. But what about actually what to study? Okay. Start with just one program. How many programming language do you think is needed for your placements? How many programming languages is needed for your placements? Can I get into a good company after BSc IT? No. You can get into a good company any particular point of time. Not before, not after. Only if you have the right knowledge, okay, right particular skill set and right experience, not on the basis of a degree. Okay. So somebody saying 3, somebody saying 9, somebody saying 1, somebody saying 2 to 3, somebody saying 1 to 2. Okay, somebody is saying 9, 3, 5, 6. Okay, the answer to this is not 1, not 3, not 9, not 5, just 2. Just 2 programming languages. Not 1, not 9, not 5, not 3, not or, just 2. That's it. Just 2 programming languages. Now, for those who feel that learning programming language is going to get me jobs, it is the same as expecting that learning just languages, English, Hindi, all these languages itself, I'm going to get into IIT Bombay. I'm going to get into, like, for example, Harvard. Okay. It's not going to be the case, right? Learning a language is just the basics. Okay. It is not going to get you any placements at any particular point of time. But yes, basic understanding, only 2. The first particular programming language you should be selecting between either C++ or Java. No other programming language, guys. Either C++ or Java. These are the 2 programming languages that I will be suggesting. Now you can ask me thousands of questions. So what about C? So what about Python? So what about JavaScript? So what about this? That? Okay, Byland. Okay, what about these? I have already told you, just 2. I know all these languages. I'm telling you guys, either C++ or Java. Choose between these 2 languages, just one. Do data structures and algorithms in that particular programming language. Okay, where to do data structures and algorithms from? Do it from Leet Code, guys. LEETCODE, Leet Code. Okay, if you want to learn and practice data structures and algorithms, the best, the bestest website for that, free website for that is Leet Code. For example, companies like Amazon, Samsung, Morgan Stanley, okay, JP Morgan and Chase, in their online coding exam, in the interviews that they arrange for any of the stuff, whether you are doing software engineering, whether you are trying to apply as a data analyst or data scientist, an ML engineer, an AI engineer, a front-end engineer, back-end engineer, network engineer, cybersecurity engineer, DevOps engineer, cloud computing engineer, anything that you're applying for as, okay, you will be asked these type of questions right over there, and the DSA and CP is going to be compulsory for you guys. The best place to learn data structures and algorithms is Leet Code, and it is a complete free platform to learn from. It has a pricing as well. Do not be fools to pay for it. It has no use case for you. Companies like Amazon, JP Morgan and Chase, all these companies directly give off questions from Leet Code in their exams. Directly. They don't even change the question. Direct. For example, at just Amazon, in this particular year, in 2023, we have placed more than 184 candidates in just Amazon. 184 candidates just in Amazon. And believe me when I say this, everybody that I feel much more having a potential towards Amazon, if you're a hard worker, then Amazon would be the best possible company for you. So practice from Leet Code. If Amazon, JP, these are the kind of companies that you aim for, Leet Code will be the best particular place to practice from. Now, this will help you gain skill set in data structures and algorithms, not in competitive programming. Please try to understand this. There is a difference between the two. This will help you gain stuff in data structures and algorithms, not in competitive programming, guys. Okay. For competitive programming, you guys need to go further with Code Chef. Okay, you need to go further with Code Chef right over here, guys. Now, why am I saying this to you guys? Because Code Chef, there's a difference between DSA and CP. DSA is like, okay, which data structures to use. So arrays we have to use. It will tell you in the question itself. You have to implement the question in arrays. Okay. In competitive programming, you are not told which DSA to use, which data structures to use, or which algorithm to use. It will just tell you a story, and you have to figure out which data structures or which algorithm will be suitable for this. So for that, you should be very good at data structures and algorithms, and should have excellent practice of competitive programming to identify that. If you don't do practice of competitive programming, you will never be able to identify that, guys. Let me show you guys a question so that you guys are able to understand that. It's a very basic question right over here, but just read through the question itself. Chef has X 5 rupee coins, Y 10 rupee coins. Chef goes to a shop to buy chocolates for Chefina, when each chocolate costs Z rupees. Find the maximum number of chocolates that chef can buy from Chefina. Now, it is not told which DSA you have to use, which data structures you have to use, which algorithm you have to use. You have to figure it on your own. That is what competitive programming starts with. And then this needs to be done in a time bound manner. The time bound manner, guys. For example, in your exam, actually, what is going to happen, no matter which company you're applying for, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Flipkart, Walmart, Goldman Sachs, nobody sees your resume. No company has the time to see your resume. They'll give you a link to an online coding exam. That exam will have 2 to 3 coding questions that you will have to solve in 60 to 90 minutes. If you are able to solve that particular exam, then and only then they give you an opportunity to sit in an interview. Otherwise, no company is going to waste their time, take up an interview itself. I've been an interviewer for the past 3 years. For every interview that I take, I get paid almost $200 to $250. That is how costly just a single interview is. So company is not going to spend that kind of money for everybody. So they give an online coding exam. If your resume is okay, so they give you an online coding exam. If you are doing well in the online coding exam, then you get a chance for an interview. Okay, nobody is going to tell you that, oh, what a great resume. Okay, come, please, sir, please come to an interview. Let's sit together. Let's chat. Have some tea, sir. नहीं, ये नहीं होता. This is not going to happen at any particular point of time. So if you are not good at DSA, if you are not good at competitive programming, for any field of your choice related to programming, like I said, again, it is not just about software engineering or just about front end, back end, cloud. It is even related to AI, ML, data scientist, data analyst, data engineer, cybersecurity engineer, expert engineer itself. So all the kind of anything related to programming, this will be a first round. If you are doing good at it, then you go towards your interviews. That is where your projects, what have you done, technologies that you have worked with, this will be asked to you guys. Now, one of the major questions that I get right now is that recession is going on. What about that? Recession is not going on. Those students who are capable enough will still get placements, will still earn a lot. Those students who thought that, oh, by learning just languages, I'm going to get a placement. Just by learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, I'm going to get my placements. They were not getting placements previously as well. They are not going to get placements right now as well. They are just going to regret at the end of the day. That's it. It's as simple as that. Those who will be working hard will be getting amazing placements. Now, the next question that is usually asked to me is that I'm not good at DSA. I'm not good at competitive programming. What to do? Can I still get placements? So yes, you can still get placements. There is still a way of getting a placement without doing data structures algorithms, without doing competitive programming. I need to be very frank with you guys about it, because again, I'm explaining to you guys about how to get internships and placements. So yes, if you're aiming for big companies, then yes, without DSA, without CP, no, you cannot get into these companies. Okay. But what about startups? Startups don't give a fuck about DSA and CP, guys. Please try to understand this. They don't give a fuck about DSA and CP. They only want to make sure that you know your stuff. If you know we have a requirement in our company, please come and work for us. It's as simple as that for startups. They don't care about DSA. They don't care about CP. They only care about, do you know React? I am looking forward for a front-end engineer in React. Do you know a little bit more about back-end and cloud? Okay, yeah, you can handle multiple things together, right? You can wear multiple hats, come and work for me. That is how startups basically work. Now, yes, startups are right now paying a little bit around what these MNCs are paying. So if an MNC is paying you like 20 lakhs, A startup will match it up by 18 or 16 lakhs at least. So it's not a very huge difference in pay. But yeah, there you don't have to look forward for like, oh, I have to be very good at DSMCB. No, you can apply to companies. But the only problem is that this does not work in data science. In data science, startups do not hire. I mean, we'll see. I want to make sure that you guys are able to understand this, guys. Okay. Startups don't hire a lot for machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, because there is a very big population of students currently learning that. So you will just be lost in the entire crowd. Startups don't hire that. If you are learning data science, if you're learning machine learning, if you're learning like deep learning, then in that case, my preference to you guys will be go further with MNCs, learn data structure algorithms, complete programming properly, and go further with that. In cybersecurity as well, make sure that you are very good at cybersecurity. At least do 3-4 trainings and internships before applying to companies itself. For full stack development, make clones, big fucking clones itself. For example, make clones of Amazon, front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing, everything included. Okay, deploy it properly, orchestrate it, and send it to founders. Okay, on LinkedIn. If you don't have a fucking LinkedIn profile and you are sitting right over here, okay, fuck you. Okay, get a good LinkedIn profile. Okay, beautify it, create it properly, post what you're doing in your daily life, not in your daily life. Today I woke up, I brushed my teeth, I take a shit, it was 2 meters long. Okay, don't do that. What you're doing in the sense like, okay, today I learned this particular topic, I started building this particular project, this is the update for the project itself. Currently I've finished up with the design, I finished up with the front end of it. Okay, take a look right over here. Okay, let me know what are your thoughts. I finished up 50 questions on lead code. This is what I've learned through that itself. Do that. Update what you guys are like learning right over there. Learning, okay, not doing, learning right over there. The second particular thing right over there on LinkedIn is connect with people. And now when I'm saying connect with people, I don't mean, okay, sure is enough. Connect. Fucking that is not connection. Okay, when you're connecting with a particular person, talk to them. Talk to them. Hi Shaurya, I loved what you're doing right over there in such and such company itself. I will love to know a little bit more about what is currently happening in that company. I'm also looking forward for just stop right over there. So let the person answer. Then try to build up a conversation and then slowly and steadily ask them that, okay, hey man, I'm currently looking forward for an interview, for an internship itself. I've done some amazing projects. Could I share that with you? Could you give me your thoughts upon my projects? Okay, you're not asking him for an internship, right? You are asking him for his thoughts on your projects from an internship point of view itself. But that person will definitely give you a reply. Send the same message. Okay, this is the hit and trial method. Okay, as a guy or a girl, send a particular message to 100 women or 100 men. Okay, one of them will be bound to reply back to you, right? That is how it basically works. That is the game of probability, game of numbers itself. Send the exact same message to 100 people. Think about it as dating. Dating to get a internship. That's what you guys are trying to do on LinkedIn itself. Send messages to 100 people. One of them will reply. Try to form a bond. Try to ask them questions itself. Try to showcase that you are interested in what they are doing. And then ask that, hey man, is there any openings in your company? Okay, if they are, they will suggest you directly by seeing your project that you have good projects, you have good particular portfolio. Hey man, yes, there is an opening right over there in my team or a team that I know. Let me provide you a referral right over there. That is how you get opportunities, guys. That is how I got my first internship in Reliance. That is how I got my second internship in Geo. That is how I got my placement in Google as well. That is how I got the next particular placement after Google when I moved to the next company. So you guys need to understand that is the process. It is not as if like, oh, I'm still like just learning and I'm going to get everything. No. It is all about being a little bit smart, a little bit witty, a little bit sly at the end of the day. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. TCS, Wipro, Infosys company requires DSA? Yes, absolutely yes. Any MNC company for any position will be required data structures and algorithms. How much is your maths in college? I failed. I was almost about to fail in maths in college. Maths was one of my favorite subjects in school. Then I got introduced to double integration, double fucking bench, and I got an E in maths too in college. First year, I got an E in maths too. Like F was the failing grade, I got E. Oh, I'm just very lucky that I was able to pass. Like that teacher as well was man. She was a piece of work. Like you didn't used to teach well, and then she used to expect that we will get amazing marks in college. Like how the my highest, like the entire class, the highest marks that we got was D. Everybody was D C E D C E D C. Like it was like everybody is like D C E E E E D C E. What the fuck is she doing right over there, man? Okay. So what is the CP consist of apart from data structures and algorithms? Logic. That's it. It does not consist of anything else. It's basically like physics, but when you go for applied physics, you only try to understand it by applying it to things, right? The more questions that you solve, the more you will be able to understand how to get a particular thing, how to think about things itself. That is how it basically works. Can you give some tips about jobs and internships or UI UX designers? Learn and earn. If you are not able to, if you don't have a very good Behance profile, you don't have a very good LinkedIn profile, a very good Instagram profile as well for UI UX engineers. Instagram profile. If you don't have it, and if you are not good at UI UX, then you are not going to get any gigs as well. I've seen students just because they don't want to do coding, they get into UI UX and then they're shit at that as well. Like if you are not able to design well, I'm not going to fucking hire you, right? Is DSA really hard? Okay, how many of you guys have started doing data structures and algorithms? Can they answer? Is DSA hard for you guys? Please let me know. And if yes, why is it hard for you? I want to understand what is your thought process upon it, guys. I want to understand from your point of view. Like, if you guys have started doing DSA, for those students, why do you feel that DSA is hard? Okay, that is my question, guys. Why is it hard? Okay, I want to understand why is it hard, guys? Not yes and no. We're doing for the past 8 months and now looking easy. That is the answer I was looking for. Great. Okay. New libraries. Okay. Harder than UPSC? No, not at all. If that is the case, then I think so. You are just not giving it time. DSC is not about. It's all about the practice thing. Great. Problem solving. Okay. DSC is basic. Okay. Advanced topic. Tough. DSA has advanced topics. Like there's no other advanced topic. Okay, let me tell you guys something. If I have it right now, I've not practiced for quite a while itself. I don't remember where I've put my notebooks. Let me show you guys something. Where will I have that? Give me a second, guys. I will show you guys something if I have it. Got it. So this is my DSA ka notes. So this is the notes for stack, as you're able to see right over here. This is my notes for stack right over here, guys. Okay. Then this is my notes for BST. Okay, binary search trees right over here. Even today, this past 2 weeks, I haven't revised anything. I'm being very frank about it. But still, I try to give at least 30 minutes or 1 hour every alternate day to revise these. Okay, why? Because even right now, if I want to change my job, I will still have a DSA round. Okay, so that is the basic thing. So while you are doing data structures and algorithms, the main thing that you have to understand right over there is DSA is not something that you understand. It's not something that, oh, I have read it. Okay, this is a book. Oh, I've read the notes. I've done it. Now I am able to understand data structures and algorithms itself. It does not work like that. DSA is one topic which you only learn through practice. It is just like maths. You cannot learn maths by reading a book. You cannot learn maths by looking at some example questions. You cannot learn maths by copying question and answers itself. The only way to learn maths is by practicing as many questions as possible. Learn a few topics, okay, study about them, okay, solve a few example questions itself. Try to understand if you are able to solve some examples questions without seeing them. Then directly go further for the exercise. You solve the exercise, you see if your answer matching or not, and that is how you learn maths. In a similar manner, DSA also works. DSA also works on the same principle. The more that you practice, the better you will get at it. Same with competitive programming as well. Competitive programming as well. It's not as if, oh, I have learned DSA. Now you are very good at DSA. It does not mean that you are good at competitive programming as well. Again, for competitive programming, the more questions that you solve, the more things that you see, the more you are able to relate it with DSA, the more better you will get at competitive programming. What is the roadmap for game development? For those who are trying to learn game development, stop right there itself. Stop right there. There are two kinds of people who learn game development. One are passionate people who actually want to learn game development as a hobby, and the other ones are fools. Okay, there are just two kind of people that are there. One are passionate for game development, they want to learn it because of their passion. Okay, like I am passionate towards this, I want to learn this, this is something that I want to do, I want to do it in my free time itself. And the second particular person is a fool. That is the only two kind of people that I've seen learning game development. Now, if you are a fool, then please do not learn game development. Okay, just leave it. Just focus on getting a placement first. And if you are from the first particular category where you want to learn game development as a passion project itself, first get a job. First get a job. Preferably, I will say in full stack development itself, so that you are able to understand backend development properly. Because for game development, you require that as well. So first get a job. Okay, and then once you have a job and you are free from getting like, oh, I don't have a job and all this kind of crap, then start learning game development, not before it. Okay, so can you please why did you leave Google? The simple answer would be money. Some of the other company, I was applying to other companies, it was almost 1 year since I had joined Google. I wanted to get more package. In a company you can get somewhere between 3 to 5% of raise per year. That is very less when compared to industry standards. I wanted to get a little bit more raise, so I applied to different companies. Somebody else offered me 30% more. I decided to join that. It's as simple as that. It's all about money. It's not about dedication. Like the aim got achieved, right? Everybody wants to get into Google. I got into Google. Now what to do? Now it's the next step is getting a better company at a better package, right? As simple as that. So can you please provide a simple and clear roadmap towards cybersecurity? I know a little Python. I'm learning Java. I know pen testing tools. Okay, but I'm unclear and about the path. Okay, how many of you guys want to get into cybersecurity? Could you guys please let me know? How many of you guys want to get into cybersecurity, guys? Please let me know. Node, React, MySQL, no. MySQL, if you're learning, that is like from 2000 shit. Okay. Okay, so many students are interested in cybersecurity. Okay, let me find something, guys. I think so. I should have something to help. I'm not good at cybersecurity. I'm being very frank with you guys. I'm not at all good with cybersecurity, guys. I'm more into full stack development. I'm more into data science itself. But I have a very good friend of mine who is actually a cybersecurity expert at Google. His name is Harsh Akshit. He has previously worked with companies like OWASP. He also teaches cybersecurity at DevTown. So for the students who we train for placements, he teaches cybersecurity and ethical hacking to them. So he actually gave me a syllabus for the same itself. Let me show it to you guys. Yeah, I think so. This is the syllabus. Are you guys able to see my screen right over here? Please let me know. So this is Harsh Akshit right over here. He's the one who teaches cybersecurity at DevTown. These are the other instructors. So if you think that I'm the only instructor at DevTown, that is not the case. We are having Ritik Kumar who teaches computer programming to our candidates. He is currently working at Microsoft as well as the world top 100 on LeetCode and CodeChef. We have Dipen Ghoshal from Amazon. We have Aradhana Code who is 2x Google Summer of Code selector as well as a mentor as well as currently working in a very good company. We have people from McKinsey and Company, Morgan Stanley, American Express, Google, Sony. So then the Jalan was actually one of my students who then got placed at Google and is now an instructor at DevTown as well. So an amazing journey with her. Nikhil Agrawal from Sony, Nikhil Barpal from TensorFlow, so that is Google ka deep learning part. Aditya Hussain from Stealth and Moving, Rahul Haraka from Goldman Sachs, Oracle, Infosys, HP, Porsche, Geek for Geeks, Walmart, L&T, Geo, KPMG. Sahil also has worked in InstaMojo, so a fintech company as well. So he's also one of them. Okay, so he gave me a particular great syllabus for that. Start with the fundamental. Again, guys, I'm not very good at cybersecurity. I've understood a little bit from him itself. He used to help me in some of my projects related to cybersecurity, so I know him personally. Okay, so fundamentals, it should be very clear with you guys. Networking, IPv4, IPv6, public IP, private IP, MAC address, three-way handshake, ports and protocols. one of the sentences that he tells the students, and that I remember it very clearly, is because I love that sentence. If I wake you up in the middle of the night itself and ask you what is the OSI model, you should be able to recite it properly. He tells this in his class, right? When he trains our students, he tells this, that OSI model is like, any time if I'm asking you, you should be able to recite it completely with all the explanation and examples. That is to the level that you should be having an like understanding of OSI model, because a lot of questions in cybersecurity internships as well as jobs are based around it. Okay, DNS and routing, subnetting, reconnaissance, web application recon, subdomain enumeration, and map port scanning. These are some of the basic things when it comes to fundamentals of cybersecurity and networking itself. Then you are having web application penetesting and security tools. So Burp Suite Professional, open source security tools from GitHub, HTML injection, SQL injection, authorization and authentication attacks, JWT fundamentals, JWT lab, cross-site request logic. This was a project that he helped me out with. So basically, I wanted to update my CGPA in college in the ERP system, and I did something that I'm not very proud of. I got caught as well, but at the end of the day, but yeah, he was the one who helped me out with it. We used this particular method to get the ID and password from the admin side itself. And in one of the subjects, I updated my grade by a few points that I later regretted. And I failed that subject because of doing that. But yeah, I got saved because I was a good student when it comes to getting a placement. Okay, I was the only one who was able to get a particular internship. That's why. So GitHub Recon, Git drop config, business logic force, password reset attacks, COGS and SOPs, cookie security, XC injection, access control vulnerabilities itself. Usually this exists inside of your AWS systems itself. SSRF, XSS, then you are having your OAuth, SQL injection, all these. Then you are having Linux and OWASP, so Linux fundamental, terminal scripting, terminal commands, bash scripting, nmap code scanning. So that was already present in the basic. This is the advanced that you need to do. Solving OWASP juice shop. Okay, OWASP is very important, guys. Okay, so please do not forget to do that. Then one more thing that I think so has been removed from right over here is was cryptography. Okay, encryption, decryption, hashing versus encryption itself. All these kind of things you should be very clear in your head with projects. Okay, all these topics, okay, do not think that these are just topics. Each topic has a project associated with it. So Burp Professional will have somewhere around 3 projects associated with it. Open source security tools from GitHub will have 2 projects associated with it. So that means like each topic has projects under it itself. Okay, is able to understand those who had that particular question. What is the full salary of a full stack developer for a fresher? So there are two kinds of full stack developers that I usually see. First one is that usually works in a particular company. So you can expect, if a good full stack engineer can expect upwards of 12 lakhs per annum and an average of about 16 lakhs per annum itself. That is what in a job you can get 16 lakhs per annum on an average. That is what our students we were able to get them in DevTown. When it comes to freelancing, there's no upward limit, right? We have seen students getting paid like 4 lakhs, 5 lakh rupees per month as well in freelancing if you are a good full stack engineer. Okay. Are you guys able to understand this? Will React, Express, MongoDB work for getting full stack job? Not at all. Full stack basically means front end, back end, DevOps, and cloud computing. This is just front end and back end. That is not full stack. That is merge stack. Please try to understand this, guys. There's a difference between full stack and merge stack. A full stack engineer is a jack of all trades, a master of one, not none, one. Okay, that is front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing. When it comes to merge stack developers, they are just front end and back end. Okay. Now, merge stack developers are not at all in demand. Okay, they are literally because everybody is doing merge stack right now. You are not making yourself stand out from the crowd at any particular point of time. Okay. So when is the 1 month free internship program starts? January. Whenever you want to enroll, you can start at that point of time itself. Okay. I'm not clear about the concept of freelancing. Could you please elaborate? For example, I want to develop an app. I don't have any developers with me. I have money. You are a particular developer. You don't have an idea. You want money. I give you money. You give me app. That is how freelancing works. Basically, there are two monkeys. One monkey has banana. The other monkey does not has banana. The other monkey has a toy. I want toy, so I give the monkey banana. Okay, he wanted banana. He has got banana. That monkey had built a toy out of mud. he gave me that toy. That is how freelancing basically works. That is how the easiest way I can explain it to you guys. Should I learn PHP? If you are going back in time, you have a time machine and you are going 20 years back in time, then you should learn PHP. If you don't have a time machine, then definitely please do not learn PHP itself at any particular point of time. What is the salary? So I cannot say like I cannot say exactly what is my salary, but approximately getting a Mercedes Benz E Class on road in Bangalore is my salary. Is my CTC. Okay, it's my CTC itself. So that I can say at any point of time. Data science is useful or not? A very good question right there. So people who are interested in AI, machine learning, data science, if you want to get into big companies, okay, Microsoft, Amazon, these type of companies, if you want to get into, and you are doing data structure algorithms and computer programming together with it, then study data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence. It will be much more better for you, and you will easily be able to get a good job as well. But for that, you have to be good at data structure algorithms and computer programming. Startups don't hire a lot, and if they hire, they pay very little in data science, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, because the demand is in the industry is very low and supply is very high. Okay, 30 as people who do 2 3 courses and say I am data scientist. Okay, that does not happen. Without DSA, is it possible to work backend and front end? Absolutely yes, but in startups. Okay, not in big companies itself. What is your degree? So BTech in CSE. That's my degree. Thank you so much, Hussein. I love you guys as well. I'm actually planning to come to Sri Lanka next year in 2024. So I hope so that you guys will be there. Okay, just to guide me around a little bit because I'm really very scared because I have no idea. Like I'm not at all good with news. Okay, I have no idea what goes on in the entire world. Right. Okay. Anything about DBMS? Nothing about DBMS. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, one more thing. Like I've already said, so DevTown, like I said once again, is a talent recruiting agency, right? And our job right over here is that we connect with different companies and we make sure that we are able to provide placements to our students there. One of the fewer programs that we have recently started out once again is the 1 month guaranteed internship program, in which we train our students for 3 months and then we have partnered up with more than 36 different companies who provide our students with a 1 month guaranteed internship. Right now, the number has increased to 40. So, yeah, congratulations, guys. So, 40 students that we provide our students a guaranteed 1 month internship with. Guaranteed. There is no exam, there is no interview, nothing. After the program, we directly give our students a 1 month guaranteed internship directly with the company, which is completely online, so that the students are able to do it with the company directly itself. Let me give you guys some of the companies that we have currently collaborated with. So let me find it right over here. I think I have to update that list. It has been a very long period of time since I've last updated the list itself of the companies. So I think so I'll have to find it somewhere right over here. Me, where did it go? Let me open up WhatsApp then. I think so I have it on WhatsApp. These are some of the companies that we currently have the 1 month guaranteed internship with. If you are able to see it, I'll just copy paste it in a new tab itself so that you guys are able to see all the companies right over there. So this is the current collaboration that we have made with some of the companies itself. Let me open up Notepad right there. For example, we are having companies like for full stack development. Right here, I'll show it to you guys. For full stack development, we have companies like Amazon, Cognizant, Commonwealth Bank, JP Morgan and Chase. Then you are having Datacom, Deloitte, Electronic Arts, Engineers Without Borders, Goldman Sachs, HP, Infosys, JP Morgan and Chase, Lyft, Monte Carlo Bay, Quantum, Skyscanner, Standard Bank, Tesla, Walmart, and Y Combinator, in which currently a lot of companies are currently hiring from us itself. Then you are having data science. We have Accenture, BCG, British Airways, Cognizant, GE Aerospace, KPMG, PwC, Quantum, SAP, and Tata. That is TCS itself. Then for cybersecurity, we have AIG, ANZ, JP Morgan and Chase, Mastercard, PwC, and Telstra. These are the companies that are currently collaborated with us for the 1 month guaranteed internship. So most of these companies want to hire candidates, and like I said, a lot of money is actually spent on hiring the right candidates, and they don't want to do that. So we proposed them a very good opportunity in which we said that we will shortlist the students for you. We will train them to the level that you want. Whatever question that you're going to ask, we'll train them in that. Don't ask them any questions. Don't take any interviews. Don't take any exams. Let them work for you for 1 month. Let them work for you for 1 month. See their work. See how dedicated they are. How well they are able to perform. Everything that you want them to learn, we'll teach them for you. You don't have to worry about it. Let them work for your company for 1 month. If you find them that okay, they are nice, they are good students, etc., they're good engineers itself, hire them. Hire them for the 2 months internship in the second year, hire them for the 6 months internship in the third year, hire them for the placements in the fourth year itself, or graduated students. Just hire them directly itself. In that way, the company is able to save a lot of money because they don't have to take up interviews, they don't have to take up exams, they just have to see their work for 1 month. That's it. And that is where the company saves a lot of money and they are able to directly hire the students from right over there. In a similar manner, the student also is free of mind because everything that they need to learn for their placements, we teach them everything. Data structure, so we start from the basics. We have no prerequisites, nothing. Okay, you don't need to know anything about anything. We'll start with C++, Java, data structure algorithms, competitive programming, full stack development, or data science or cybersecurity, whatever you guys are choosing right over there. We prepare you for your interviews. We prepare you by mock interviews, your resume preparation, GitHub, LinkedIn preparation, all this kind of crap. We make sure that you guys are ready. Your verbal reasoning, your logical reasoning, everything we handle it for you guys itself. Once you guys are able to do well right over there, then we make sure that you are guys are shifted for choosing which particular company you want to do your internship with. For example, let me tell you guys, if I enrolled in the full stack development training program itself. Now I'm like, okay, I am interested in let's assume cybersecurity. Sorry, I am interested in cloud computing. So I will say to you that okay, if you are interested in cloud computing, I would suggest go further with Amazon as they have it in AWS itself, their internship. It will be much more better for you. You will be able to pursue and get an internship certificate directly from AWS. That's a very huge deal. So, but you say that fuck it, I don't like Amazon. I want to go with Goldman Sachs. No issues. We'll send your name to Goldman Sachs. We'll ask you, okay, when do you want to start your internship at? You'll say, I want to start it at 16th of Jan. We'll send a particular request to the company. Let's assume the company approves your request for 18th Jan. Then you'll be starting out with your internship for 1 month part-time from your home itself. That is from 18th Jan. 1 month you will do the internship, you'll get a certificate from the company itself. Along with that, our aim is to provide a great resume for our candidate, right? That is our aim. So the first thing is knowledge, right? So let me show you guys the syllabus for full stack development so that you guys are able to understand. We start from the basics, right? See, these are the instructors who will be teaching you daily, every single day. These are the guys who will be coming and teaching you guys so that because we need referrals, right? Referrals are also important. So that is how we get them. So data structure algorithms, C++, Java, DSA, you learn all that. So that is taught to you guys by Ravid Kumar, who is software engineer 2 at Google. He's my senior at Google itself. He's the one who teaches data structures and algorithms. Then you are having community programming that I already told you guys. Ritik Kumar is the one who teaches. He's from Microsoft. Then you start from the basics: HTML, CSS, HTTP, HTTPS, GitHub version control, Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap CSS, grid and box layouts, all these kind of JavaScript ES6 in its details. Then you go further with React.JS. So in React.JS, you're having component lifecycle methods, React functional components, Webpack, third-party components itself, styling in React, routing in React, Redux, okay, context API, that is advanced Redux itself. All that you'll be learning right over there. Then you go further with backend web development. So Node.js, Express, MongoDB, monolithic versus microservice architecture, validating and error handling. Okay, then you're having building RESTful APIs, how to make sure that your backend is secure, security, authorization, and authentication of your backend itself. Then you move towards your cybersecurity and DevOps, sorry, cloud computing and DevOps. So DevOps, Docker, Kubernetes, CI/CD, Git, GitHub version control, containerization, all that you learn in your DevOps portion. And then you go further with cloud computing, in which we prefer to teach AWS because it has much more jobs available in the market, and AWS is also one of the hiring partners that we already have. So they directly take up students from right over there. So we teach AWS to our students and how to integrate DevOps with AWS, and then your front end back end with AWS as well. So that is the end portion as well. There are multiple projects, almost 20 projects throughout the entire thing, because you have to learn them. But the major focus that we put on is the two master projects, that is the Book My Show clone and the Zomato clone. Like Zomato clone, basically the same front end as Zomato, based in React, Redux hooks. The backend of Zomato based in MongoDB, Express, Node.js in a microservice architecture, deployed completely on AWS and orchestrated using DevOps, so that even if a million people are coming to that platform, it won't crash, it won't hang. And the same thing with Book My Show application as well. That is the level of project that we make our students do. Data structure, algorithms, and computer programming, we make sure that throughout the 3 months of training, we are able to train you in as many number of things, teaching you the tricks, tips, everything. But that is not just where you need to stop. DSA and CP is going to go throughout your entire life. Till the day that you receive your placements, you have to learn it till that point of time itself. Then you start off with your first internship at the company of your choosing. If you do well, you directly get your opportunity from right over there. If in some scenario you are not able to do well right over there, okay, in the 1 month of internship, you were not able to do well, and they didn't select you. Usually, that only happens if you're not serious with the internship. Usually, students are serious, they usually get their placements very easily itself. But sometimes I am able to understand many students just don't put in the hard work. I don't know why, but I have seen this a lot, many number of times, that the students just don't put in the hard work. These are some of the students as well as the companies where we have placed them. These are our alumni itself. So Abhishek Garg plays in JP Morgan and Chase, Accenture, Cognizant. You're having Louis India, Deloitte, Accenture once again. You're having people in Sony, Warner Brothers, Samsung R&D. You're having people in TCS, people in Samsung Herman, Wipro. Then you're having people in TCS once again, Cash Free Payments, Jindal Steel, Cisco. You're having people in Amazon, Infosys, Amazon once again, HSBC, IBM, PwC, Visa. Then you have people in Samsung R&D. You are having people in Reliance Industries, Manhattan Associates, Capgemini. We got ShareChat, HP, OPM, and this is just the students from our previous batch. There are more students that we have placed. This is just the placements from our previous batch. Deloitte USI, Reliance Geo, IBM, Cognizant, Gemini, Oracle, Accenture, Barclays. Then you have people in NASA. So that was our first international placement that we got. We got people in Kelton Tech, BCG. We have people in Cognizant once again. Then TCS, HP, and many more. British Telecom, Yulu, Ernest and Young, Amazon, Accenture, Samsung Herman, Deloitte, IBM, Honeywell, and Amadeus, PwC, and many other companies that you are able to see right over here. All these students are from our previous batch. In full stack development, we got 100% placement. In data science, we got almost 96% placement. It's just we are trying to place the last 4% students. Only they are remaining, so they are going through medial classes itself. And in cybersecurity, it was 82%. Cybersecurity, we don't get 100% placements. It is something that we have come into terms for the past 3 years. But 82% for cybersecurity is also something that I'm very happy with. Yes, for full stack and data science, it's much more higher than that. The average placement for full stack was 16 lakhs per annum. The average placement for data science was 12 lakhs per annum. And the average placement for cybersecurity was 9.2 lakhs per annum. So that was the thing with placements itself. What we do is, after your internship, if you're not able to get placed, we have partnered up with more than 36 extra companies. Except our companies are offering the 1 month internship, we have 36 more companies which directly hire students from us. Like without giving the 1 month internship, they don't want that. So they give us the interview opportunity to the students. Those students who get selected, they go through the interview process, and that is how they get selected. The second way of placing the students is through our referral program. So all the instructors that we currently have, they are in various different companies, as you were able to see, right? So what we have done is we have asked them to collect referrals from every other company that their friends are working at, and we distribute those referrals to our students, and that is how they get the first interview calls. And the last particular method is through our placement portal, where almost every single day we get 23 to 27 companies on an average posting their internship as well as their placement requirements itself, where students can directly apply to. That is how we make sure that our students are the best. The thing about it, they know data structures algorithms, they know computer programming, they have studied in the people from Google and Microsoft. They know the entirety of full stack development. They have built applications like a Zomato clone and the Book My Show clone. That is a full stack application. They know front end, back end, DevOps, as well as cloud. The data science students know data analysis itself. They know data engineering itself. They know artificial intelligence itself. They know how to deploy AI models to the cloud itself. All that they already know. So they are one of the best in the entire industry, and that is the reason why companies easily hire them at a good package as well. And most of these students, they are not even from good colleges, not even from good companies itself. So yes, you can easily get placement. The point is that you have to work hard for it. It is not going to be easy at any particular point of time. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Now, usually we do things at cost, right? We either do it for free, as you're able to see, the boot camps are completely for free. But for the training and internship program, we have a small cost with it. Again, guys, you don't have to enroll in that. There's no issues. I don't even care if you're enrolling in that or not, because I do it at cost. I already have students who are there in the program itself. I have a few seats that are left. That is the reason why I'm telling you guys about it. So, the reason why there's a cost is because we have to pay these instructors. These instructors are working in different companies. They are coming every single day teaching you guys for 3 months. They are not doing it for free. That's the only cost that we have when it comes to the training and internship program. And we have to pay them. Otherwise, why will they be investing every single day 1 to 2 hours of their time coming to classes and teaching you guys right over there? And that is the reason why the cost of the entire program, which includes the 3 months of training, lifetime access to all the classes that you have attended, plus additionally a 1 month guaranteed internship in the company of your choosing. You choose which particular company. We provide you guys with the internship. You directly do the internship with that company for a guarantee itself. The cost of the entire program is 3,500 rupees plus taxes. That's it. Yes, absolutely yes, Carry X Psycho. Absolutely yes. Okay. So, like I said, guys, the cost of the entire program with the training, with the internship, with C++, Java, data structure, algorithms, computer programming, full stack development, your training programs for your mock interviews and everything included is 3,500 rupees plus 18% GST. That too, we have divided into two halves. That is 588 rupees or 600 rupees for your pre-registration to book your seat itself, and the rest of the amount, that is 3,000 rupees plus taxes, whenever you want to enroll into the program, whenever you want to start the program itself. That is 600 rupees. That's it. 600 rupees is the pre-registration fees for the entire program itself. Okay. So I would like to ask from you guys, how many of you guys are interested in such a program like that? How many of you guys, please do not read coding. Okay, that makes no sense to me. How many of you guys will be interested in something like that, guys? Please let me know. Again, guys, everything that I've told you guys, you can do it on your own as well. Again, this is if you are that kind of a person. This is the roadmap. It's common. I don't care where you guys are, what you guys are doing. You just have to follow this roadmap. Most of this stuff is freely available on YouTube. Freely available on YouTube. Freely available on the internet. You don't even have to think about it. It's already there. I've told you guys. Lead code for DSA. Code step for competitive programming itself. Everything. Even if you guys have any problem, you guys can reach out to me. I'll help you out with that. You don't have to enroll into the program. First of all, you need to get it clear from your head itself. This program is just for those students who were like me. When I was in college, if I didn't have my elder brother, it would have been very difficult for me because I was not a kind of person who would have learned on my own. Okay, I was not that kind of a person. I would have smoked up with my friends, drank with my friends, partied with my friends itself. I was that kind of person. I needed somebody to be a little bit strict, to be sitting on my head, to be holding my hand, guiding me throughout the entire journey. Although I knew what to study, where to study it from, the only problem was that I didn't have anybody to guide me in my first year. That is the reason I fucked up my first internship itself. I would have gotten a very good internship, not the one that I currently got. Right That is the only reason why we created this particular program. That for those candidates who are just like me, they should have a place where it's not breaking their pocket as well, but they are able to get into a particular place where they are able to get everything right over there. And that is the only reason why we have made it so affordable. You go to any particular place, you find me one single program offering you all this at 3,500 rupees. At that point of time, I will just understand one thing, that I'm very successful. I've done everything in my life. I've achieved the kind of thing that I wanted to achieve, and I will shut down DevTown completely. Just the bootcamps will go on, nothing else. The reason for that is there is no single program on the entire earth that offers C++, Java, data structures, algorithms, competitive programming, full stack development, non one stack, front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing. Okay, taught to them by industry veterans itself. 1 month guaranteed internship. Okay, 1 month guaranteed internship, by the way. Huh? That were 3,500 rupees plus taxes. For 3 months of training plus 1 month of like internship as well. Find me just one particular website and I will just shut down the entirety of DevTown, because at that point of time I have achieved it. People have started doing it. Companies are currently doing it. I don't want to do it anymore. This is very tedious to manage all this in my free time. I don't earn anything out of it. I love just taking up the boot camps. I love that. I love interacting with new people. I don't want to do this as well. But yes, I'm doing it because nobody else is. That's the only reason why I have to do it. And that too, we have made sure that the entire thing can be financed. We have broken it down into separate parts. For example, the pre-registration is just 600 rupees itself. Total with taxes, 600 rupees for pre-registration just to book your seat. The rest of the amount, we have EMI options, we have monthly payment options as well, we have part payment options as well, one-time payment option as well, everything right over there. You go to eat Domino's once, you go alone as well, you will get a bill of at least 1,200 rupees at once. And in 3 months, if you are eating 3 times outside, minimum, that is impossible, by the way. Every month, usually a student goes at least 2 times out to eat outside. If you smoke, then in 3 months, yes, that covers up your smoking cost itself. 3,500 rupees. You don't go outside to eat for 3 months. It will save you enough money to enroll into the program. That is more than sufficient itself. More than sufficient itself. Okay. What can I expect the stipend of the internship? Once you get selected for an internship itself, usually the minimum stipend that we have seen is in TCS. TCS offers a stipend of, I think, so 20,000 rupees itself. That is the lowest that we have seen. The highest stipend offered up to this point of time was by Telstra. I know that is not a very known company, but the highest stipend was 1.3 lakh rupees per month. That was the highest stipend that we have seen during the internship period itself. The average stipend usually falls between 35,000 rupees itself for most of the companies. So the big companies, they give a lot of stipend, right? But they hire few people itself. That's also a lot of different things right over there. Okay, how will we be able to manage the internship and studies? The internship as well as the training happens after 7 o'clock in the evening. All these instructors are currently working in different companies. They come back home at 6 o'clock, so they take up classes only after 7 o'clock in the evening itself. And after 7 o'clock, you don't have any shit in college at any particular point of time. Even the internship as well, you guys can devote your time. Usually it is part time, so it starts after 6 o'clock in the evening. Most of the internships, but you can talk to the your particular guidance counselor, and they will be able to help you out with that. Okay, so I'm asking it once again. How many of you guys are interested in participating in this training and internship, guys? Could you guys please let me know? How many of you guys are interested in enrolling into this particular program, guys? Could you guys please let me know? Just to get me an idea, guys. Even if you don't want to enroll, it's totally fine. That's, I told you guys, it's up to you. Now, it's great that many of you guys are interested. So last time that we started, we have only done this program 3 times. One in 2020, then the other time we did it in 2022. I think so November 2022, and this is the third time that we are doing this program. So we only start this program if and only if these companies are going to hire from us, because they don't offer us the 1 month internship until unless they're hiring from us. They want to hire. That is the reason why they are giving us. So it usually takes between 1 to 2 years before we are able to start a new batch itself. This is the only batch that we are going to start. We are not going to start any other batch after this, guys. For those students who are interested in the program, I'm providing you guys with a pre-registration link right now itself. Those who are interested, they can complete their pre-registration right now. The pre-registration fees is 600 rupees itself. Okay, The pre-registration fees is 600 rupees itself. You guys can complete your pre-registration from right over here. Yeah, provided you guys with the pre-registration fees itself. Good, but financial issues. See, guys, if you are facing some financial issues, like I've already said, 3,500 rupees. You just ask your parents how much you are paying to your college. Go and ask your parents how much you are paying for your college itself, and then go to your college and ask them that, dude, I'm paying you so and so money. uh, is my internship guaranteed to me? Or let's just ask him that, okay, when are we starting with full stack development? Just go and ask them. If they say that you guys are going to learn that, or you are also going to get a guaranteed internship, it's a very good college itself. Most of the colleges is not going to provide you with that. Okay, I've done it for pre-registration. After I paid, no. So the pre-registration is 600 rupees itself. That is 500 rupees plus taxes. The rest of the amount, the remaining amount is 3,000 rupees plus taxes. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, the rest of the amount is 3,000 rupees plus taxes. Okay, so the pre-registration is included in 3,500 rupees, guys. You don't have to worry about that. It's not separate. Pre-registration is just for booking your seat, because currently we will not be taking in more than 12 candidates. Because in one class we put 25 candidates, so that the instructor is able to provide like individual attention to each one of them. So we already have got 13 registrations from the previous boot camp. This is the last registration that we are going to open up. We are not going to take in more than 12 candidates this time. I hope so that you guys are able to understand this, because see, the guaranteed internship comes to us in pretty low numbers. We cannot give it, like if we onboard 1,000 students, we cannot give it to 1,000 students, right? We don't have that many number of guaranteed internship in companies. We get somewhere around 30, 40 different seats itself. That's it. Now we have to judiciously utilize it, because again, we don't just have students joining us from boot camps. We have collaborations with more than 90 different colleges. That gives us a lot of different students for us to train every single month. So the guaranteed internship, we have to give it to them. And if some of the seats are remaining, then we form a batch for our bootcamp candidates itself. That, okay, if somebody wants to join, it's fine. Otherwise, it's not. Okay, that's up to you guys. Talking about backend, apart from Node.js and other mentioned, how do you prefer Django? If you are going further with machine learning, artificial intelligence, you're interested in data science or something like that, then go further with Django. Otherwise, not. That will be my suggestion with you. Django or Flask, then go further with that. The internship will be online or offline, completely online. Okay, completely online itself. Okay, guys, GST is GST. I can't do shit about it, right? So again, guys, I'm asking you guys once again, how many of you guys are interested in the training and internship? Could you guys please let me know? How many of you guys are interested in training and internship? Guys, after pre-registration, will the amount be deducted from the main amount? Absolutely yes. So the main amount is 3,500 rupees, guys. The pre-registration fees is already included in that. So you don't have to worry. It is not like main amount plus six. It is already included. The net total cost of the entire program is 3,500 rupees itself. When is the next batch? We don't have any other batches starting at least for the next 1.5 years, because again, companies approach us that, okay, we want to hire from you, only then we take out a batch, and if our all these previous students are placed, otherwise we don't. Okay, in which month the course will start? So that is up to you guys to figure it out. We have a particular course starting every single month. For example, if you're enrolling right now, but let's assume you have your exams or some shit is going on, you can let the career counselor know that, okay, I want to start the course from after 6 months. We'll reschedule your class right over there. So you don't have to worry about that. We are just staying in the enrollments right now. That's the reason why I said we are not going to take any other enrollments for the next 1.5 years. Because any student that we enroll right now, they have a particular criteria in which they can delay their course for at least a year itself. Like they can say that I have enrolled, I want to start after like 6 months or 8 months. We'll just reschedule their classes right over there. Okay. Senpal, like I've already said, I cannot guarantee that next year whether we will be having a seat available or not. Right now, you can enroll yourself, and then next year you can start the program. There's no issues in that. You don't have to worry about that. Can you please discuss the demand of full stack versus front end or back end developers and the roadmap of full stack developers? Okay, so what would you like? A particular wife who is able to cook, who is able to earn, who is able to clean the house, who is able to drive a car, or a wife that knows only cooking? you will want a all-rounder at the end of the day, right? Same goes with ladies as well. Ladies, what would you like? Would you like a man who does nothing, sits at home, who is good at playing games, or who is good at playing games, who is good at taking care of you, who is good at driving a car, who is good at earning money, who is good at making food at home itself, who is good at taking care of babies as well, who is an all-rounder? What would you prefer? An all-rounder, of course, right? For the company, it's the exact same thing. If they want to hire a back-end engineer or a front-end engineer, they will give preference to a full stack engineer always, because if at any particular point of time they want to shift him or her into a separate team, they can do that, and he can easily understand the integrations as well of different technologies. That is the reason why. Okay, I always say, but I want cybersecurity course at a high advanced level. You don't have to worry about it. Naveen will start from basics, but every course goes to the advanced level itself. Okay, I hope so that all rounder wala cheese you are able to understand it. Sir, is the slot available for full stack? Yes, I. The slot is available. That is the registration, pre-registration link itself. Guys, as soon as the 12 students have already pre-registered, the link will automatically close. Any pre-registration link for cybersecurity. If you are interested in cybersecurity, web development, that is full stack development, or your data science, the pre-registration link is the absolute same. After doing a pre-registration, a career counselor will be approaching you. He will be taking in your details like which particular course are you interested in, which company are you interested in. That too is taken up right over there. You can change at a later point of time, but we have to send a early message to the company that around this time in your company, these many students will be coming for your internship itself. So please be ready for the same. So we have to take that particular information a little bit early itself. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. Like I said, guys, those who are interested in the program itself, please do complete your pre-registration right now. Okay. Once the 12 seats are over, we will not be able to take in. So, will the program give a guaranteed job opportunity? If you're going for the full stack, we have a 100% placement, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, in data science, we have 96%. In cybersecurity, we have 82. So, I'm being very frank with our numbers as well, so that you guys are not misled about anything. Even then, if you're choosing something, we'll give our best. That's all that we can do, right? Who is Anoop sir? This is the first thing that I've heard about this particular fellow. Let me just remove him. A lot of messages coming in from his end. Okay, what does it matter if we do internship after second year, or should we do it in first year? Sahil, the early that you are able to do your internship, the much more better it is. It's as simple as that. Internships are just as many internships that you do, as much time you give, you gain experience points, and the better placement you will end up at. Roadmap for data science, same Python, then data analysis, then data engineering, ETL pipelining, working with various different kinds of data, then 18 machine learning algorithms, 6 deep learning algorithms, 4 to 5 AI algorithms, that is more than sufficient. Then data and deployment, so how to deploy AI models to the web, to app. Okay, that is how you learn data science properly. Okay, so I'm in first year and I'm very confused what to start and from where to start. Can you suggest me what to do? Divyanshu, you can just join the training and internship program if that's the case. Otherwise, whatever syllabus that I shared in today's class, you can just follow that. Both you can do. Okay. Sir, if any, I don't know any language. I missed the question right over there. Okay. What should be the approach for full stack development? First, decide whether you want to go further with an MNC or with a particular startup. If you're choosing full stack development, I will usually suggest do not aim for an MNC, aim for a startup itself. That will be my suggestion, because doing well in both data structures and algorithms as well as full stack is very tough. It's actually very tough. That's the reason why I chose data science and data structures and algorithms. That was my first preference. I was interested a lot in full stack, but still I chose data science and data structures and algorithms, so that I was able to get a better placement right over there. So you have to be a little bit strategic with your choices as well. I don't if don't know any language. In fact, HTML, CSS. I want to become a full stack developer. What are the steps to learn HTML, CSS languages and programming languages? First, please try to understand, if you're spending any more than 7 days working or learning a programming language, you're absolutely wasting your time. Absolutely wasting your time right over there. Okay, now I'm going to give you guys the attendance link for today's class. Those students who are interested for the pre-registration, I've provided the pre-registration link in the live chat. I'll be giving guys the attendance link right now. I'm going to still be there after giving the attendance link itself. If you guys have any questions or queries, you can still ask me. I'll help you guys out with the same. Okay. I'll give you guys the attendance link right now. Give me a second. If you guys have any questions or queries, even after that, you don't have to worry. I'm still there in the class. I'll help you guys out with the same, guys. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. Okay. So here I've provided you guys with the attendance link as well as the pre-registration link, guys. As you're able to see right over there, both the attendance link as well as the pre-registration link is there in the live chat. Okay. Am I choose to study UI UX? Is it best for my future? See again, guys. Please try to understand this. If you're good at designing, only then choose UI UX. Not because I don't like coding. Okay, you will fuck it up. Okay, there will be no future left for you. Okay, so money got deducted but didn't show success. Boston, and it will be returned back to you in 3 to 4 days itself. That is how banks usually work. If you have ever made a UPI payment, you must have seen that. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, will you guys ask for more fees after pre-registration fees? The total registration, the total amount for the entire training and internship is 3,500 rupees plus 18% GST. That we have divided into two halves. 500 rupees plus taxes for your pre-registration and 3,000 rupees plus taxes for your post-registration. Okay, but except that there is no money that is going to be taken for you. Everything is included in this. Full stack versus data analytics versus data science. Which one is go for the next 30 years? Go further with full stack. And once you get a job, then start learning about AI. That is how I will be saying. Data analytics and data science is basically saying mathematics and statistics. Okay, they are one and the same itself. Data analytics is a very small part of data science. Okay. The attendance link is also there in live chat, guys. Both the pre-registration link as well as the attendance link is in the live chat, as you're able to see from right over here. You guys can fill up your attendance from right over there itself. Okay. For those students who have enrolled into the training and program internship program, guys, or those who want to still enroll, if you have any questions or queries, please do let me know. I will help you guys out with the same. Okay, you don't have to worry about that, guys. Does freelancing holds the same experience level as internship and placements? Actually, a little bit more. Actually, a little bit more than internships. The reason freelancing is considered a little bit more is because you act as an entire team, not as an individual person in the company, right? Freelancing actually is a little bit better. And if once you get a taste of freelancing, you're never going to go back to a job. That is what happened to me. I left my freelancing so that I was able to focus upon my job right there. After paid 600, what to do next? Do not worry. Career counsel will be allotted to you. He'll be approaching you and will be helping you out. Okay, I'm in my first semester, first year, first sem. Should I do the internship? See, if you want a good placement, if you want to start a little bit early and get ahead from your peers in your college itself, get a little bit better than them, then definitely yes. I will suggest definitely do that. Okay. What would be the best topic for an open domain hackathon? Right now, try to aim for something related to fintech. Okay, fintech is really catching up a lot right now. Definitely try to do that. Always make sure that it is something related to social cause as well. Okay, hackathons, if you want to win them, a little bit of what you like and a little bit of what you know, and a little bit of social cause. Okay, done. You have won the hackathon. That is how I've seen people winning hackathons itself. Please explain how to get a job in MNC company as a fresher by learning, by doing data structure algorithms, then competitive programming, then making good quality projects itself, applying to companies on their career pages, applying to companies on LinkedIn, okay, approaching people for referrals itself, okay, maybe if you are from a good college, then applying to companies and your college itself, that is how you get it. So I'm in my second, sir. Can I join for the internship? Absolutely, yes. Against Galton, yes, definitely you can do that. Okay. In which section of LinkedIn can we put the certificates of this bootcamp? In the certificate section, I think so. There's a certificate section right over there. So I mean, first year, first semester, should I do the internship? See, if you want to get a good particular company, okay, if you want to get into a good company, a good internship in the second year itself, 2 months internship you have to do in your second year, 6 months internship you have to do in your third year. If you want to get into a good company early, at a good package, at a good stipend, and do better than your peers itself, then definitely yes. The early that you are able to join, the better you will do at it. Okay. Bolster, like I've already said, like if that has happened to you, You will get a refund in 3 to 4 days itself. You don't have to worry if money has been deducted. That is automatic bank process itself. That is not until to me. You must have done this type of UPI payments in the past as well, right? Sometimes you pay to the merchant and it does not show up in their account itself. So it usually gets reversed back. Otherwise, you can just contact me on Instagram or LinkedIn. I'm there everywhere. I'll help you out with it. Okay. I'm just worried how will you teach full stack in 3 months? So yeah, that is something that I have lied about. Usually the classes go on for 4 months, but students usually prefer to listen to 3 months itself. But our classes make them go for 4 months itself because see, our job is to make sure that the students are able to understand the topics. Our job is not to finish it up in 3 months. Our job is to make sure that the students are able to understand every single thing. They're able to learn from that. That is what we focus upon. We don't care if it is taking us 3 months, 4 months, or 5 months. We'll still extend it. We'll still spend that time to make sure that you are able to understand it. Okay. Price without internship. We don't have that because the internship is actually free. We don't charge anything for the internships. Companies are not charging us for the internships. We don't charge anything from the students as well. The only thing that we charge is for the training. So yeah, that there's no I'm 38 years old. Can I get work from home? Definitely yes. If you're doing well, absolutely. Full stack versus MERN stack difference, LPA course, etc. The difference between full stack and MERN stack is the same as like MERN stack is basically like a very small part of full stack. It is basically front end and back end. Full stack is front end, back end, DevOps as well as cloud computing. In terms of package, if you are studying full stack, you will get a very good package, a better package, much more job opportunities than learning MERN stack. In MERN stack, if you're just learning front end, back end, the chance is very high that you will remain unplaced because everybody is doing that. You're not standing out from the crowd anymore. Okay, which video playlist to learn DSA in C++ form? You can join the training and internship program. Okay. Disha Patel, if you see what I'm posting right over there, there's a pre-registration link as well as the attendance link right over there. Just see the particular text that I'm pasting in the live chat properly. The attendance link is there. Just pay a little bit more attention to it. Okay. Do not worry about it, guys. The entire program, even if you don't know what is programming, we start from right over there. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Let me check data science of full stack. I'll just go further with full stack itself. If you are not from a very good college, if you are from a good college with good placements, then go further with data science. Okay. From where to learn DSA? Hirsch, you can join the training and internship program if you want to learn DSA, or you can learn DSA from LeetCode. LeetCode is also having great resources to learn data structures and algorithms. Okay. So we'll get an internship only after 4 to 5 months. If you are able to complete the program a little bit early, you can avail the internship early as well. It's not compulsory that after 4 to 5 months itself. Maybe let's assume you already know all this stuff. You just wanted the internship, so you spend 1 month revising stuff, and then you directly applied for the internship. We don't have any option. We'll have to give it to you. But you will be wasting your opportunity right over there. My job is to make sure that opportunities are given to you. That is the reason why I'm training you guys right over there, right? Okay. So for those students who are interested to register for the training and internship, please do complete your pre-registration as soon as possible, guys. Okay. For web developer, what is the purpose of learning data structures and algorithms? To get a job in a MNC. That is the purpose. That's all that there is. Okay. If you guys thought there is a reason behind it, no, there is not. If you are from a good college, SIT, Lonavala, if you are from a good college which has good companies coming to on campus for placements, then go further with data science. If you're not from a very good college, then go further with full stack development. That will be my suggestion to you guys. What about Flutter development? If you are want to waste your time for 2 months, 3 months, go further with Flutter development. Otherwise, leave it. Focus on full stack development itself. Okay. So Instagram clone, please reply. I'm trying to complete it, man. I'm not getting a lot of time right now. So I have been trying to pay the pre-registration, but there's no option of banks in my country. I'm from Nigeria. Amos, do not worry about it. I will ask my particular like teammates to help you out with the same. Do not worry about that, guys. Can we choose between C++ and Java in your program? You have to choose between C++ and Java. You don't have to do both. You have to choose right over there that, okay, I want to go with C++ or I want to go with Java. Usually I suggest those who are in data science, go further with C++. Those who are in full stack, go further with Java. That is usually my suggestion, but again, that is your choice at the end of the day. What are the skills to learn as a full stack developer? Front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing for startups. Front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing, data structures and algorithms, complete programming for MNC. That's it. What is the scope of prompt engineering? Oh, this is the particular person from who watches a lot of reels and shit on Instagram. Okay, Abhinav Sharma. Prompt engineering. The biggest joke in the entire world is prompt engineering. The biggest fake job in the entire world is prompt engineer. Who have you seen as a prompt engineer? I have worked in Google. I have friends in Microsoft. I have friends in every fucking company. Right now, 48 companies are hiring from me. I know almost every single position that exists in that particular company. I've never seen a prompt engineer. A prompt engineer in a particular company is basically very simple. Okay, I want to work on this GPT itself. Hey, you come here. You, you come here. You engineer. You write this prompt for me. That's it. Okay, there's no special position for that. These guys have a lot of brain. They don't need to hire prompt engineers. It's just a joke. Who is a prompt engineer? It is basically like unicorns. Like unicorns don't exist, prompt engineers also don't exist. It's just some people who say that, oh, if you want to become prompt engineer, apply in this course. Fucking there's no job called as prompt engineer anywhere in the entire world. I don't know why people just have considered that there are something like that. But please, guys, leave it as a joke itself, right? Prompt engineer. So I'm very sorry that just like makes me laugh a lot. I'm a front end and back end developer. What should I do? If you are apply at DevTown, I'm looking forward to working with you. Okay, apply to companies, get a job. Okay, otherwise start learning cloud computing and DevOps a little bit. Work upon some better projects. Work upon some full stack loans itself. So why not Python? Why not Python for what? So Flutter development is value for future. Okay, so I want an animal. I love pets. I want an animal. What will I get? Will I get an elephant or will I get a small like dog? I'll get a small dog, right? I live in a very small ass apartment. I'm not going to get a freaking big ass elephant right over there. That's the difference between Flutter and every single other technology out there in the entire world. Flutter is one of the worst choices of making a particular app. It is easy to make an app in Flutter, but the size of the app is the largest. Like it's the same app if I make it in React Native. So React.JS has React Native to make Android apps, iOS apps. The Flutter app will be 300 MBs. The React Native app will be 30 MBs or 40 MBs at max. Okay, so you need to keep into consideration, guys. Flutter is not good. Okay. The classes happens in the evening itself, Krishna. The instructors are only available in the evening after 7 o'clock. So classes will also happen in the evening itself. Okay. What is the scope of data science? Data science is a good scope if you have learned things properly. If you have done data structure algorithms, computer programming, data science properly, then yes. Java is better than Python. Really doubt. Is Java better than Python? So is a fish better than a dog? Is a fish better than a dog? No, right? Because a fish cannot live on water and a dog can live on earth, right? Like a fish can live on earth, a dog cannot. A dog cannot live in water. Okay, what are the cases? If I put both of them in water, the fish wins. If I put both of them on land, the dog wins at the end of the day, right? So who is better? It depends upon the environment around you. There's no better programming language. It depends upon the scenario where you're using it. If you want safety, then Java will be better. But if safety, security, that is what you consider yourself to be looking at when you're building an application, then Java is a lot better than Python. But if you're like looking forward for like easy to use, fast and the furious, multiple libraries available, easy to build stuff out of it, faster to get to the market itself, then Python is better. So you have to think about it like which is better for what. Okay. Average LPA for full stack startups versus MNCs, also skill required in details. Okay, so for full stack in MNCs, good MNCs, the average package is above 22 lakhs per annum. And full stack for startups, it is around 15 lakhs per annum, 15, 14 lakhs per annum. That is the average package in startups for a full stack engineers itself. Skills required, it's the same. When MNC, it will be data structure algorithms, computer programming, front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing. In a particular startup, it will be just front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing itself. So this includes for data science also? No, for data science, startups usually don't hire, and if they are hiring, they will be hiring at 2-3 lakhs per annum. very low. In big MNC companies, they hire very good, like their package will be above 16 lakhs per annum, 17 lakhs per annum, 20 lakhs per annum itself. But for that, you need to know data structure algorithms and competitive programming very well. Java or C++ for competitive programming, I usually suggest DSA and CP. I usually suggest if you're going with data science, go with C++. If you're going with web development, go with Java for doing data structures and algorithms. That is my suggestion to you guys. Okay, do not go with any other programming languages. Again, guys, we still have somewhere around 3 last seats available with us. Okay, if somebody is still interested in the training and internship, please do complete the pre-registration right now. I want to become a software engineer. Can I join for the course? Absolutely, yes. What is a software engineer? There's nothing special as a software engineer, guys. The particular person studying data science, okay, when it goes to an MNC company, they just put a label of software engineer. They usually don't put labels like front-end engineer, back-end engineer. They just put software engineer for freshers. Okay. What's the size of the batch? Usually 25 to 27 candidates in one batch. We don't put a lot more than that. Okay. Pathway for data analyst and data science, again, they are two different things itself. Okay, please don't confuse them. Data science is the main thing. Data analyst is a small part of data science. Start with Python, then in data analysis, you learn NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn, report generation, Power BI, Excel, Tableau. Okay, then you go further with data engineering. That is where you learn ETL pipelining. You learn about working with various different kinds of data, Excel data, CSV data, tabular data, JSON data, web script, API data, all this kind of stuff. Then you work with different types of data when it comes to video data, audio data, the data, text-based data, number-based data. Then you go further with cleaning data, making sure that the data is processed properly, collection of data itself, integrating data together. So that is all under data engineering. Then you go towards your 18 machine learning algorithms, 6 deep learning algorithms, 3 to 4 AI algorithms. That is what we teach to our candidates as well. You should know the intuition behind them. You should know the mathematics behind them. You should know the particular like one project at least per algorithm should be there. Then you go towards data and deployment, basically how to deploy your AI algorithm or deep learning algorithm or machine learning algorithm to a website in the back end, in the front end, or in an Android app. Okay, that is how it is there. Total chaos because we have divided the entire thing into two separate halves. That is 500 rupees plus taxes. That is 600 rupees approximately. And then 3000 rupees plus taxes. That is your post registration. That is what we will be, career also will be connecting with you for the same. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, what is your thoughts on Android development? If you want to waste your time, you can definitely learn Android development. It is out of fashion right now. If you want to learn something related to app development, then go further with React Native. Learn full stack development in its entirety. Then, if you have learned full stack development, it will take you 7 days to learn React Native. Nothing more than that. 7 days. Then you can create Android apps, iOS apps, AR VR apps, WatchOS apps, iOS WatchOS apps, Mac apps. Anything you can create after that. Okay, like I said, guys, the last 3 seats are what's the average package of a data scientist. So to become a data scientist, you first need to become a data analyst. Okay, if you don't have an experience of at least 3-4 months, bare minimum working as a data analyst. Okay, sorry guys, last 2 seats are available. I'm very sorry, I was not aware of that. Last 2 seats are available, guys. After that, we don't have any more seats that are available. Okay, so if you guys still want to enroll into the program, so I want to join later on, what can I do? You can do your pre-registration here right now. You can complete your registration process with us. Do not worry, you just have to let your career counselor know that I want to join after this date. We'll help you out with that. You don't have to worry about that. In this particular way, your guaranteed internship will be there, your seat will be there. You don't have to worry, you can join at any particular point of time. Okay, like I said, guys, the last 2 seats are there, guys. After that, we will not be taking in any more candidates itself. Okay, can you please share the syllabus in the description? Are in the create the syllabus? I've already showed you guys right over here. You can just pause the video and scroll it a little by little. Okay, so I'm just scrolling it right over here, so you can pause the video and see it as well. So that is the syllabus right over here. Okay, then you are having your this, that is front end development with React. You can take up a screenshot as well. Pause it to take up a screenshot. Okay, back end development right over here as well. Pause it, take up a screenshot. Then you are having your DevOps right over here. This includes your AWS as well. So everything that you're seeing in DevOps, it will be included because you have to do DevOps on AWS itself. Local, it's fine, but major it's on AWS. So that is included right over here. So you don't have to worry about that. And that is the last part of DevOps. Then you're having these projects as well. So these are some of the projects that are there. So you can take up a screenshot of that as well. I'm just scrolling through the entire syllabus. That's it. Okay. Are they doing projects as well? Yes, you will have to do projects as well. The instructors will be teaching you every single project, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, can you give basic idea of Oracle Red Hat? Okay, so that is basically an examination that you have to give. Prepare for it. Okay, you have to have very good information in network engineering itself. Okay, for data science. So data science, I already told the entire syllabus, right? Just 5 minutes ago. Just rewind back and listen to it once again. Okay. Once you've done your pre-registration, a particular like career counselor will be allotted to you, and he or she will be approaching you for your company of choosing which company you want to choose, which particular training you want to pursue, and when do you want to start it, and your post registration as well. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Package of a data scientist. So when I joined as a data scientist, like I joined as an intern itself. I in Geo that particular point of time, my stipend was 85,000 rupees. That was my stipend at that point of time. Okay. Are you an Oracle certificate Java programmer? No, but the person who teaches Java is currently working in Oracle, I guess. So yeah, he used to work in Barclays, and right now he has joined Oracle right now. So he's currently working for that company through which you want to do its certification for. Which companies to target for data analyst post? Every fucking company has a data analyst post. You don't get to choose which company to target and which not to. Your job is to apply at every fucking one of those companies. Okay. So DSA is included in full stack development program. Absolutely right. Okay, because without that we cannot get placements. Right. That's the reason why. During internship, they'll provide. So if you're doing well in the program, definitely yes. Okay, that depends upon how well you are doing in the program. Okay. So I provided you guys with the pre-registration link. The last 2 seats are available for the program. The last that I checked. If you are interested in the training and internship, guys, please do complete your pre-registration. The last, the last 2 seats are currently available. After that, we'll not be able to take in any more candidates, guys. We'll meet in tomorrow's class and continue from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. So I'll pay for the pre-registration, but I have some technical issues with my money got debated. I have not have received my confirmation email. Do not worry if that's the case. It will get refunded. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. For those candidates, so Shubhangi, do not worry. Somebody from DevTown will be reaching out to you and will be helping you out throughout the entire process. The last seat is available, guys. As I'm able to see, 28 is there. So last seat is available right now. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.